Маяк передает легкую музыку.
Welcome to the American Dream podcast, the show where I interview Eastern European immigrants to see their perspective of the American dream. I'm your host, Ekaterina. Привет! Do Americans have an American dream or they're living it?
I think it's a mixture of a couple different things.
We are very fortunate, and there is a lot to be grateful for.
We all take it for granted. It's the American way. We're all spoiled.
Oh, it depends on who you are, right?
I get to do what I like. I enjoy it. Own a home. Got a couple cars.
I knew I wanted to go into radio when I was in 4th grade.
So,
Couple cars,
yeah.
you're rich American.
Filthy rich. I didn't say what kind of cars.
I'm living my American dream.
That might be what it is for people born and raised in the United States, but I've gotten a different perspective over the past several months.
Так, ну что, вы готовы?
Today I'm here with I have asked fellow Russians and Eastern Europeans about the American dream. So, American dream is not freedom that is connected to money.
No, you can make money. Anyone can make money.
Right.
First of all, you can do anything you want to. That's the biggest dream.
American dream for me was the freedoms that American Constitution offered at that time.
I just wanted to be loved and respected, and I wanted my American husband to value our relationship because I never had it in my life before.
I was also dreaming about surviving, excelling in what we were doing and becoming better and better doctor.
Immigrants who meet each other in the United States have a very special bond. Moving to a different country is like a mutual loss. The loss of that parent you grew up with, who put a lot into showing you how life can be, the one who taught you to be thankful for what you have, and the one who blessed you for moving.
I don't feel I betrayed my country because I'm still Russian and I love Russian people in Russia, but America, it's my home because I live here.
So Russia is my mother. That's where I'm born and raised, and United States is my dad. So it's
and
my father.
Divorced.
Sometimes they have sometimes arguments. Let's put it that way.
When you're moving to a different country, you're starting your whole life from the beginning.
When you really start living the life in the United States, not like living in Ukraine and you just thinking about the life, it's good and, I'm going to have education, No, but when you become a resident here, when you live, when you start working, when you start earning money, when you start paying bills, when you're going to be responsible for everything, this is where you change. And of course, you think, I should have gone to school. I should get a better degree. I should get... Even though some people, they can earn money without degree, but you see, it's better to have something from education.
Every immigrant is like a newborn baby. And just like them, the process of growing in a new country starts with the language.
I'm a pretty social person. I like to talk to people.
I can tell.
Yes, thank you. But so when I first moved, I appreciate it. But when I first moved, I felt like I'm speechless. I cannot speak.
When I came to United States, I did not know English at all. I have to start, and I was shy to speak.
I felt shy to buy a water at the gas station. I felt shy to ask for get a gas. And it was a couple times I was like, I just can't do it. It's just it's so difficult to speak another language.
One day I realized, you know what? I don't care. I'm here. I can speak both languages. If I'm right or wrong, it's their problem.
Now I found out that it's a blessing to speak this language, and we had an amazing conversations with my husband. We can discuss any topic. We watch American movies together, and we discuss everything.
Just like every kid that is away from home, every immigrant gets homesick. But there is no way to go back because the process of growing in a new country has already started. And Authentic You is just a character that you play for Americans.
I remember, they called me, Showtime, and they said, we'd like you to go to Russia. Mm-hmm. And I said, what did I do to you? And they said, well, the Berlin Wall is down. I said, yeah, but what if they're just remodeling?
Right.
So, but I did, and I was nervous going there because I told so many jokes about the Communist Party and And I thought they're going to be like, they'll have me on the radar.
3 years ago, I actually went to Ukraine, and that was a shocker for me.
Really?
Yeah, because that was the first time I went, like 30 years, later. We went for a month and we stayed at the place, I guess it's a health retreat place. That's what I think we would call it in America. And I went there and people don't smile and they don't talk. And I spent a month there and it's like, I'm a blabbermouth. So I'm talking to everybody. I'm making friends with everybody, all of the, massage therapists and chiropractors and all the stuff that you do. When we were leaving, we had a lot of especially the massage therapists and a couple other people that worked with us. They literally walked out and gave us hugs and everything. And then I went back inside to turn in my keys from the room. And the lady's like, we've never, ever seen anybody have such a departure, Wow. They're like, people giving hugs, and they're actually leaving their workplaces to say bye to us and help us, and we actually had a couple of people that went with us to the train, and actually a couple of people 2-hour drive went with us all the way to the airport just to say bye and spend time with us. So
back in 2001, I was visiting Russia. I've been there for a month or so. Mm-hmm. I came to Moscow, St. Petersburg, Volgograd, and I have a good time. But after a while, I'm like, I want to go home.
Really?
Yeah. Russia was good. It's all, it's my people. I was born with these people and same language, but that was so good to think I have family.
But mentally, you grew up here.
Yeah, I'm already here.
I went back to visit a few times, former Soviet Union, and I went where I visited a place where I was born and grew up. It's different after so many years, so I just consider myself here an American, even though I have a background in Slavic background. I say this is my place. There's no dream of going back or desire, because that's a different lifestyle.
We Russians, we are different. We do what we have to do. We don't waste a lot of time on dreaming. Check. Do you have any questions? But there is something about coming to a new place where you can become famous or rich or anything you want to be.
In America, you can be anyone you want, and you don't have to know the right people.
When I began this podcast, I didn't really have an American dream of my own. I've taken classes, I worked at jobs, I've spent time with my family, but I'm not sure if I've ever really thought about a dream. What is that? Is it possible to ever reach your dream?
The time is 6:30 p.m.
We shared a lot of great stories through the American Dream podcast, but one story has yet to be told. Mine.
We welcome in Chelsea, also Katie from Russia. Now you are
It's been 7 years since I moved here, and I have changed a lot.
It's a great concept.
But something that I still can't overcome is to do what I want to do instead of what I have to do. When Leo told me after one interview that I could be anything I wanted to be, why not go to Seattle? My heart jumped. Seattle? Could I do that? Could I be something more beyond what I already was? That conversation motivated me so much that right after he left, I went on Zillow and looked at the apartments in Seattle.
Алло.
Мама, а что если я перееду в Сиэтл? В общем, у меня было интервью с доктором из CMH госпиталя, и он мне предложил такую идею, вот просто вот ниоткуда. Сказал, а почему бы тебе не переехать в Сиэтл? Почему ты думаешь, что вот ты вот здесь должна застрять, в Миссури, в Спрингфилде? Почему бы тебе не переехать вот в тот город? Мне кажется, что вот ты прямо рождена для этого города. И я сразу зашла...
Я хочу сказать, что он был очень давно основан в Америке, этот город, и очень много русских людей там живет.
Ну
в этом городе.
Поэтому я переезжаю, в общем, туда.
Я знаю, что сейчас, кстати говоря, из Сиэтла, наоборот, все едут в другие штаты. Вот именно сейчас с этой обстановкой, то, что там у них связано.
I think the reason why I don't have an American dream is because I'm afraid to lose that big dream. That sounds so scary, to have millions of dollars and then losing it. That's terrifying.
We had 12 properties. If we would have sold them in 2005, we would have walked away almost $2 million. And we walked away with $1 million in debt and nothing.
Oh my God.
In 2007-8.
I also think that practicality is one of the main cultural features that all Eastern European immigrants have.
I grew up with them saying, you're going to get 120 rubles no matter what you do.
Going back in USSR time, everyone was told what to do, what to wear, and what to believe in. And even though I was born in Russia and not USSR, my mom was. And growing up with her influenced me. Ever since my mom and I met you, she has always been saying, when you'll be Mila's age, you will have everything too. It's almost like she's bringing you up all the time to motivate me, and I hope that's flattering you. You've been our family friend for a while, and we learned... Every Sunday, me and my mom get together. Every evening, we FaceTime each other, and every New Year's, we cook traditional Russian dinner. It seems like I'm living a Russian dream in America. I am following all the same traditions and try to keep my authenticity. So is the American dream basically to live in America?
Yes, life in America is very interesting. And as soon as I moved here, I thought I could get the same. And I was not liking at first, but now I would say that, yes, American dream does exist.
When I came to United States, I was so disappointed because when you see one side in the movies, you know, blinking stuff and stuff like that. But when we came to United States and my sister bring me to apartments, was not very wealthy people living, and I'm like, is that America? Mm-hmm. But you know, after that, your eyes begin to open, and you have opportunity to live better if you not be lazy, I guess.
And yeah, I know that lots of Russians, they dream to come here. They think it's much easier to live here. Everything is better here. You can have a better job. You can have a nice house and not even one car. That's why lots of people want to come here and fulfill their plans. Most of the time, it happens.
How great this country is as a whole. Yes, it has problems. Yes, it has challenges. But when you compare it to other systems, other ideologies in the world, it's still the best.
I thank God for America because it's very similar styles. So in America, you have different choices and different options. So we were able to find, something that we are accustomed to and sometimes something that is very similar to us. So it wasn't a huge difference, transition.
You said, what is the American dream?
What does it mean to live it?
What does it mean? And to me, it means like I have a goals for the next year. Like I wanna achieve certain things next year, for example. And yeah, I love my life here.
Most people have higher standards of living after immigration. I suspect only partly it's related to difference between the countries, lower standards of living. Some of it is drive of people who come to this country.
The American dream is insidious. After interviewing so many people and hearing different stories, I'm starting to realize how demanding the American dream is of you, your time, energy, and money. I don't know if I have an American dream, and moreover, I don't think I want to have one. Because the more you have, the more you want.